What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on? All right. Now, before we get into today's video, I do want to let you guys know that I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta Sunday. I'm trying to see if it's going to be at the same exact time or it's going to be an hour later because I do have some plans on Sunday. I got to film Sunday. And then after that, I'm treating somebody for their birthday. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to have some time to do it at the same, like do all that shit I got to do on Sunday and then do that shit I gotta do with the person and then come home in time enough to watch the Housewives of Atlanta and do my review all within the same day. But normally I'm good at crunch time, so it really don't matter. But you know, I always try to challenge myself to do more than what I need to for the most part, y'all. But that's pretty much the gist of that. I really ain't got no church announcements for y'all, but just know that the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on T's page this week. And I'm trying to see if I'm going to get T and JoJo to do the boy bands of the 90s with me on Tuesday. That's the next thing, because y'all really enjoyed the video the live that I did with Bondi this past Tuesday with the girl groups of the 90s. Y'all really enjoyed that. So I said, let's not stop. Let's go to the boy bands of the 90s, and then maybe I could hit up Calvin Michaels and we could talk about the female vocalists of the 90s and things like that. Like I told y'all, we're getting into music. That's what I really want to do. And you know, we get into it. I'm slowly dipping my toe into the musical commentary. I'm just taking my head out of the numbers thing and just doing what I want to do and see how people react. And that's really what matters, okay? So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got. So we're going to go ahead and get into the first topic of the day, and it's these two motherfuckers right here. And that is Miss Mika and Hazel E. Honey, just say y'all want to be back on Love and Hip Hop. Apparently, Ray J has done another show that he's producing on his network where he's bringing Hazel and Mika together to talk over their issues once more. But now Mika is saying that anytime she sees Hazel E is going to be on site. Let's go ahead and get into that, and then we're gonna get into my commentary right after the fact, y'all. Let's get into Mika on live with Ray J saying what she gonna do to Hazel E when she see her. Let's get into it, y'all.
Ray set me up. He did. I was mad. Ray set me up to shoot with this fucking bitch. But it's all good. Because I shot with this funky monkey. And yeah, can't really give away too much, you know.
Hopefully we can get to like a food,
like what? I mean, yeah, the truth is every time I see her, I beat her ass. And it's true. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Right. They want to know what tea can we give them about the new show.
So, you gotta take them back to like what happened before. Yeah.
I just want to beat this bitch's ass every time I see her. I just want to beat her ass. That's all. Yeah, Ray right there. Ray right there. Y'all stay tuned for that final time. I'm gonna lie, Ray set me up. He did. Bro, watch me beat the brakes off this bitch for once, and final time. It's up and it's stuck, no matter what. Beat your ass every time I see you. I don't give a fuck. If you're 75 in a wheelchair, I'm gonna push you down the stairs at the retirement home that you reside in. Beat your ass on site. So that's what it is. And that's what it was, and that's what it's always gonna be. What did Cardi B say? When you got beef with me, you got beef forever. And that's just that. God forgives. I don't. He's still working on me, you know. And this is just who I am. A fight. It's not a fight. I'm a rag a bitch if I need to. That is not a fight. I'm gonna beat the brakes off a bitch.
1 second, I'm just finding something out.
If I must. I don't fight. I don't break people, but I will drag and rag and tag grandma every time. Bro, watch me beat the brakes off this bitch.
Okay, so let's be clear. Watching Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, you know, Mika and Hazel was probably the most iconic beef that was probably on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood before I'm just gonna have to give them their tens before we even get into what we're here to talk about. Their beef was probably one of the best ones that we saw on the show. But Love and Hip Hop Atlanta ain't been on since 2019. So that's been 6 years since that shit been on. Masika left the show in 2017. Hazel ain't even been on the show since Masika left. Both of them left at the same time. So at this particular point, who gives a fuck? I'm sorry, but I'm a person that is just, I'm kind of like Masika in a sense where God forgives, I don't. When I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like, that is very true. I'm that type of nigga for real. But I'm not gonna keep on talking about you on my social media, and I'm not gonna keep on doing no TV shows with you. As much as it is like good reality TV and stuff like that and all that good shit, when is enough enough? Because when I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like, you a dead person to me. Like, I ain't got time to be constantly talking to you, talking about you, saying shit about you, doing this to you, doing that to you. Like, who cares at this point? And it's not even entertaining no more to me. It's not. Like, when I would see Masika and Hazel on the show together, that shit would be entertaining as a motherfucker to me. I mean, when they first did the conversation, that was the reason why I bought Zeus. That's the reason why even subscribe to Zeus so I can watch the conversation with Masika and Hazel, because I wanted to see what was going on with them, because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood wasn't coming back. So I wanted to see what we was going to get from it. You feel what I'm saying? But we didn't get a damn thing but the same old shit. We're arguing. Oh, you said something about my child. Oh, I didn't say nothing about your child. Oh, you work with Betty and all this other shit. So it's like, we're at the end of the road here, and both of these hoes need some money, and that's why they're doing this. Because otherwise, I'm not going to get on TV with my sworn enemy no more and argue about the same old shit over and over again. So I don't know if it's exciting to y'all, but it damn sure not exciting to me. I'm overseeing them, to be honest. Like, I'm over them and their beef. Like, just say y'all want to be back on Love and Hip Hop and call it a day. Call up whoever is over Love and Hip Hop now, because Mona isn't anymore. Call up who's ever over Love and Hip Hop and tell them to bring back Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because that's what we want to see anyway. I don't know why we watching Miami anyway. Call them up and say we want Love and Hip Hop Hollywood back, and y'all can come back to the show. Do that with them. Like, I'm not finna be subscribing to Ray J's streaming service because I don't support him. I think that he's a lousy person. I don't want to subscribe to nothing that he got going on because I don't want to put no money in his motherfucking pockets. I just don't want to. So if y'all gonna do all this, y'all could go back to Love and Hip Hop for that. But even then, do we want to see y'all on Love and Hip Hop steady fighting over the same old shit over and over again? Masika constantly fighting over who did a song with Fetty when don't nobody really give a fuck about Fetty no more. Like, who cares? Honestly. And if you're gonna fight Hazel on site, call her up so y'all can fight on site. But until then, I don't give a fuck. This shit's stale to me, y'all. I'm sorry. I normally I like this type of shit. But girl, fuck you and Hazel at this point. Moving on to the next one. We're going to get into Moniece and Khaotic. Now, they got a beef. And this was a beef that I was not expecting. So we're going to go ahead and get into that one. So apparently, Moniece called out Khaotic for asking her to be a part of a show that was called Life After Love and Hip Hop, when she has a show called Love After Hip Hop, right? So he DM'd he DM'd Moniece and said, hey, I'm shooting a new series called Life After Love and Hip Hop, where I'm shedding light on cast members that are no longer on the show and talking about how life has been for them since the show with their business, entertainment, and personal life. I would love to pull up an interview. She responds, but get the fuck out my DMs, stealing my entire show concept. You got one hell of a nerve to come into the creator and executive producer of a trademark show name and concept. Find another name and concept or I'll sue you. Bye. Okay? Then he said, what are you talking about? Stealing? She said, yeah, stealing. I didn't fucking mistype. Do your fucking homework. Then talk to my attorney, because that's all you gonna get out of me. Cussing and frustration in a goddamn lawsuit. Okay? So this is what Moniece posted on May the 10th, 2024. Love After Hip Hop, Love After Hip Hop, Love After Hip Hop, May 10th. She said, streaming now on Tronics Network. Let's chat. Who are some of your love and hip hop all stars that you like to see me sit down with? So basically, this was something that she had in the works for a streaming service. So then she says also, what in the entire be wrong with y'all? Remember my rant a while back where here goes another example of bullshit I got to deal with as a black woman in this business. I spoke to this man over a year ago before I started filming Love After Hip Hop. Like everyone else, he wasn't focused during the conversation. He was shopping and he was having side convos, just the occasional yep, and fake pleasantries of, oh, that's gonna be dope, boom. Never spoke to him again after that. So he clearly forgot where he got the concept and the name from, and DM me this morning to ask to interview me on my own show. So I called and attempted to have a conversation instead of being a man. He texted me and said, please don't disrespect me. I don't even know what you're talking about. So he calls me back and says, I'm going to have to sue him because he's going to do it anyway. I'm not little Scrappy. I'm the threat that you take seriously. Okay. So then she also says in the comments, y'all don't like me, fine, but business is business. Let me have my attorney sue this blog too. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm not necessarily mad at Moniece and or her frustration about this situation. I'm not necessarily mad about it because people steal other people's ideas all the time. And it really don't make it right that they steal other people's ideas, let's be clear. But people do be stealing other folks' ideas. You know what I mean? Like, I know that nobody is originators of nothing. Like, there's a million different reality shows that got the same format, the same Real Housewives, put a bunch of women, go to lunch, go eat, fight it out, talk about it, whatever, move on. They got them type of shows, just like with Chasing. There's plenty of shows like Chasing. You got Chasing Atlanta, you got The Come Up, you got G Status. Well, you had G Status. You had G Status. You had all these different shows, and none of it, all of it is the same, but a different formula, I guess. Well, the same formula, same format, but a different way and a different name. So if Moniece has already posted that she was doing a show called Love After Hip Hop, and then you got Khaotic coming into her DMs trying to present the same thing to her that she already created, then it's like, girl, you got every right to be mad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if I was Moniece, I would be upset too. I've been working blood, sweat, and tears with this same concept. And this bitch ass nigga come up in my DMs talking about he want to interview me for something that I've already created. So yes. So at the end of the day, if Khaotic is going to ignore the fact that she been working on this shit and that, she already trademarked it already and he going to do it anyway on his own, then she got every right to involve her attorneys into this situation, because that is the best way to do it. Because if he ain't gonna listen to shit she's saying, then she may as well get her attorneys involved. That's the best way to do it in my eyes. So I'm not really mad at Moniece. I know a lot of us really don't fuck with Moniece no more. I mean, I don't really fuck with her no more either. I loved her on Love and Hip Hop, but looking at her on social media, she just annoys the shit out of me. And I sometimes wonder why in the hell did I ever like her in the first place? But that's neither here nor there. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and Khaotic is fucking wrong. The least he could have done was have a conversation with her and her lawyers, and they could have came to some type of agreement. But he wanted to continue to be an asshole and do it on his own. Go right ahead. Moving on to the next thing. Scrappy and Porsha. A beef that I did not see coming. So y'all know that a while ago, when Porsha was performing when Drew was performing, I'm sorry, at some show that Mama D was hosting, Mama D had said some shit along the lines of, I don't know why Porsha fucking with Drew. You did a good job, Drew. You did a good job, Drew. And then Porsha came back and she responded. And I think that Dennis responded too. It's been a couple of weeks now, and Scrappy is just now responding. So let's get into what Scrappy got to say, and then we'll be right back. Let's get into it, y'all.
Housewives of Atlanta bitches always be talking shit about love and hip hop folk. I be sitting there looking, I be like, why am I seeing this on Instagram? Like, Real Housewives motherfucker getting that. I be like, cause y'all on a whole nother network, but y'all didn't even make, man, listen, bro, listen. But we ain't even hurting over here. Like, everybody good, just like y'all good, but y'all ain't trying to see us on no negative shit, though. Y'all ain't trying to see our women on no negative shit. Y'all stay in y'all little humble places. Stay in y'all humble places. Y'all don't want to see none of our women on that ignorant shit. Y'all, Porsha, oh yeah, you got it, my mama. I heard, yeah, she got it too, but she was just being the mama. But I guarantee you, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about who your baby daddy is, who your husband is. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, I'm the one. Housewives of Atlanta bitches always be talking shit about love and hip hop folk. That nigga can come holler at me. Cause we all negative. I be negative. I go all the way negative. And I'll be there for your husband or your baby daddy or whoever. But I ain't gonna lie, your baby daddy did say he fuck with me, so I fuck with him too. I really do fuck with him cause I see what he be doing before all this shit right here. So I respect her, but hey man, listen, Mom Dukes is off, man, that shit off the table at all times. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just handle my business. Get about 8 bitches, 8 ugly bitches, 8 ugly bitches. Have them come run up on you. You feel what I'm saying? See what's really good. You want to holler at the old lady? I got some young people about your height. You know what I'm saying? About your side. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing, man. I just be want to talk shit. I ain't got shit to talk about. That nigga can come holler at me.
Yeah. You know, she got her and Porsha. They got some mess going on. You know. I don't know what's going on with Porsha this season. Check. But she approved them Drew for taking her hot dog man. You know, I don't know why she think Drew want a hot dog man. Yeah. It's all good because Mama D speak that truth. Y'all give it up for Drew Cigar. Can I get a witness tonight?
All right, so that was Scrappy basically responding to the things that Porsha had to say about Mama D a couple of weeks ago. And I must say this, I feel 2 ways. Well, Mama D said what she said about Drew, it really wasn't that deep. And I know a lot of us didn't think it was that deep for Porsha to respond in the manner that she did, but she responded, and that was just that. Scrappy responding because at the end of the day, no matter how we may feel about Mama D or whatever, Mama D is his mama. So right, wrong, bad, or indifferent, he's probably going to step for her at the end of the day. But one could say, well, Scrappy, your mama did come out of her mouth and speak on Porsha first. One can say that now. Let's just be honest about it. One can say, well, you know, your mama came out of pocket. Your mama spoke on Porsha first. She spoke on her business first, and that's why Porsha responded. But you can't really tell nobody how to respond when it come down to their mama. We just got to be real about that. We can't tell nobody how to respond when it come down to their mama. Whether their mama started it or not, it don't even matter. That's his fucking mama. So that's why he responded the way that he did. And I'm not necessarily mad at that either. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's what happened. So, you know, I mean, hey, you know, all this fair love and war. She said what she said about Porsha. Porsha responded to what she said about her, and Scrappy responded to Porsha about what was said about his mama. Because I probably would have responded on my mama's behalf too, whether she were right or wrong anyway. I'm just being honest, but ain't nobody really wrong in this. Moving on to the next. So we get into Jennifer and Evelyn once again. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but you should know if you've been watching my channel, that the Basketball Wives is back and Jennifer and Evelyn are beefing yet again. But at this moment, Jennifer and Christian's aunt, Lauren, talk about Evelyn not wanting her to pull up at this particular point, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So Jennifer made a post saying they didn't want any parts of Auntie. They all got scared when Jen was calling her Auntie. Then Auntie Lauren responded with, I was ready to pull up. I was down the damn street. She refused to be in scene with me. Don't let her fool you with that tough talk. My car was waiting on standby for me the whole time. I was dressed with phone in hand waiting. She refused to be in the scene with me. I was waiting for her to book with her scary ass, okay? And then there's Jennifer saying that my life is lit. Now, why nobody wanted Auntie Lauren to come but got all this to say about her? Make it make sense. Now, who is the real Goofy? Well, I'm going to tell you this. We already know who the real Goofy is, and the real Goofy been Evelyn. Let's be clear. We already know that. And we already know that Evelyn is scary as fuck. And we already know that Evelyn really ain't about what she be talking about anyway. We already know that. That ain't nothing. You were sitting up here talking all that bullshit, talking about, well, call her. Call her where she told you she was gonna call her, and you ran. You didn't want to film with the lady when she said that she was gonna call her. Evelyn, like, girl, just quit it with the delusions and all that other shit that you be on. Quit it with the delusions, because you know you're not about that life. You know you're not gonna fight nobody. Just stop it, okay? Just quit it while you ahead. You're not gonna fight. And this is the thing people love. It's only the Evelyn fans that sit up here and give Evelyn all of this kudos and make it sound like Evelyn be doing this and Evelyn gonna do that and all this other shit. Evelyn ain't about nothing. Y'all need to know that Evelyn really ain't about shit. She not gonna do shit. I'm gonna need for people to realize that and understand that. Okay, she not gonna do nothing. Evelyn really ain't about shit. We already seen it. She try who she thinks that she can, and that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. She tries who she thinks she can try. She know that she can try. She knows she can try Jen, so therefore she gonna come at Jen. But when someone who really on her level wanna come at her, she ain't gonna do shit. That's why I've always said that Evelyn is full of shit, and I'm gonna need everybody to stop drinking the fucking Evelyn Kool-Aid, all this talk, all this tough, the Bronx talk that she tries to give to the people. It's all fugazi. It's all ridiculous. It's not real. Once y'all realize that this shit really ain't real, then we'll be on to something. Because Evelyn really ain't about shit. Like, I'm just gonna need for people to realize and understand that that girl ain't really gonna do nothing. Okay, like, ain't gonna do shit. So moving on, we're gonna go ahead and get into Phaedra. Now, Phaedra did an interview with Extra TV, and she basically talked about the season 16 reunion, and she pretty much confirmed that she's returning next season. Let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say, and then I'll be back.
We skipped the reunion. What can you tell us about this?
Well, I expected her to be there. She picked up her dress, and I know she got a manicure and pedicure in preparation for the reunion. So I was utterly shocked when I found out she wasn't there. I had no idea she wasn't coming. So it was a huge shock to me.
And yeah, have you been in touch with her at all since then?
I had sent her a wonderfully gorgeous bouquet of flowers before the reunion, the day before, just to encourage her. And she had had a death in her family. So she sent me a text, and, that's about the extent of it. She, thanking me for the flowers. And I just, wish her the best of luck.
But you haven't communicated at all since?
Well, I mean, yes, yes, we're still in a good place.
Okay. And what about Kenya being disinvited? What can you tell us about that?
Well, I don't know, because the whole Kenya scenario happened well before I returned. And so I can't speak on it because I have no information on it.
Were you expecting her to be there?
I was only there for 10 days. So, the network obviously makes their decisions. So I was just happy to be there.
Yeah. Are there any other surprises we'll see at the reunion?
Oh, there will be quite a few surprises and a lot of secrets revealed. So it's definitely a got you moment for a few of our housewives.
How dramatic does it get?
It's very dramatic, but most reunions are dramatic. Everyone's dressed in absolutely perfect clothes, but perfection, yes, perfection with a purpose, because it definitely, the peaches will be turning.
I like that. We see you next season.
You will definitely see me next season. I was only on 10 days working this season, so I'm coming back ready to have some housewives fun.
I'm annoyed. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm annoyed. So you mean to tell me that Kenya, regardless of what she did, you mean to tell me that Kenya, who was filming this show for months, was suspended, didn't get no talking head, and didn't get a peach, but someone who was only there for 10 days got to have a peach and got to be in the opening credits? Make that make sense to me. She didn't have enough time to be having no peach or doing any of that. Like, I don't like, why even bring her back after all that time? If they wanted Phaedra to come back, they could have just let her come back next season. I promise you, I probably wouldn't have cared. But the fact that y'all, and they could have just let Kenya finish off the season or something. I don't understand why the fuck Phaedra got to have a peach but was only doing 10 days worth of work. That don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. But I'm not even going to sit up here and do all that. But I just got to say that because I know what Kenya did was some bullshit. Trust me, I do know that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So I don't know. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know why she's here. I just don't know, but whatever. But but she said the reunion is going to be good, but they always say that the shit going to be good, but it didn't turn out it don't. But we're going to see how it turns out. Some reunions make up for a bad season. So I left this for the last part of the show, and that is Kirk and Rasheeda. I don't even need to give them too much, but apparently they seemingly responded to the things that K. Michelle said about them earlier this week. So let's get into it.
Oh, I see them earrings.
Oh, yeah, they back.
Tree. Oh, Tree, y'all.
Oh, Tree, y'all.
Coming to you live from the couple you love to hate,
A lot of people love this though. Like, we got like millions and millions and millions. Well, you got the billions and billions of screens. I mean, my bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide, 131 countries. Hey, man, we love y'all. Thanks for the support. Man, even the haters who helped us get in the position to be here, the hate definitely fused the fire. I just want to be like, man, listen, man, find time to enjoy your life. Because if you sitting at home still, like I told your ass a while ago, you're miserable because you're at home by yourself.
We're miserable. That's something to say.
Anyway.
One thing about it and two things for certain. I don't think anybody's more miserable than Rasheeda. At the end of the day, Jasmine will forever be in your relationship, be a part of your life, Rasheeda. So you can't sit up here and talk about nobody being miserable. You and Kirk really believe that somebody is hating on y'all because they're telling the truth. Nobody wants to be married just to be married. And that's exactly what the fuck y'all got going on. But there are some people that likes to be married just to say that they have a ring. There's some women out there that likes to be married just to say that they're a wife. There's some people that like the shade other women for being single just because they're married, but not realizing that some of these single women are very happy with being single and not married. So I'm just gonna need for Kirk and Rasheeda to realize that they are the laughing stock of social media. They're the laughing stock of reality TV. Nobody really gives a fuck about what they got going on. No one cares about their marriage. Everybody got things to say about what went on in their marriage because they put it out there on national TV for all of us to see what the tea was given. And you can't be mad at people for calling it out. And when you say the haters that put you in the position that you in, we already know that you were talking about K. Michelle because she's the one that said what she said, but she's not miserable. She already told y'all that she has a man, but just because a person don't have a man, it don't make them miserable. I mean, I ain't got no man and I'm not miserable. I have a friend, but that's what I got, and I'm cool with that. Sometimes people don't need relationships to make them happy. Would I like to be in a loving relationship? Absolutely. But just because I'm not in a loving relationship doesn't mean that I'm miserable. It's going to happen for people when it happens, but y'all are showing me the type of relationship that I don't want and the type of relationship that I don't ever need to settle for. And that's being real. But y'all, I'm out of here, you guys. I'm about to go get me something to eat because I really did this video on an empty stomach. So I'm about to go and get me something to eat. And then I'm going to come back because y'all got one more video out of me today. And then that's going to be it for today. And then I will see you guys sometime tomorrow if there's anything going on. With that being said, y'all, your boy's up out of here. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
On some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For sure, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra. Little dance now, twerking on shit like. Bad bitch, munch it up, cop goblin.
Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch a cock goblin.
Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.